Hey there, YouTubers. Luis from On-Site Towing and Recovery in Middletown, New York. It's Labor Day weekend, and balls to the wall busy. And I had a big mishap, and it could have been worse. This could have happened as I was transporting the vehicle. Good thing it happened in the parking lot before I started going anywhere. But I'm a little annoyed because now I have to stop what I towed the vehicle successfully with no damage or anything. But now I got to come back to my shop and fabricate and weld and fix somebody else's poor craftsmanship. So anyways, last week I bought a set of Dollies, and I went with the In the Ditch, the SLX, because the newer style Dollies are just 4, 5, 6 weeks out at some places. I just didn't want to wait. I needed these Dollies. Today I go to pick up a customer's vehicle. It's a Jeep Wrangler, nothing heavy. I wanted to use the Dollies on this particular vehicle. So I set my Dollies up. I take the pullover bar, click to one side, click to the other. I go to the driver's side to do the same thing to the driver's side, click to one side, click to the other. I get resistance, and then I get a pop. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So I'm a little dumbfounded. I'm like, don't know what's going on. I go, I've used these things in the past, nothing new to me. And sure enough, I look at the ears on the side of the tube, and one's completely bent inwards. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, what did I do wrong? So now I'm pissed. I'm like, I just spent $2,000 on these brand new pieces of equipment that's supposed to be, top quality equipment, and I'm beyond pissed. So I get upset. I take the damn Dollies, I throw them in the back of my crew cab, and off I go. So I get to my shop, I take the Dolly off, I throw it on the shop floor, and I'm assessing the damage. And the failure happened because this thing wasn't welded correctly. So I'm gonna post some pictures, after I'm done with the video, and you're gonna clearly see that the plate that they use that holds the pin in, which sits on the tube itself, the main body, was spot welded on there. Well, they didn't penetrate the metal enough, so it never really was sticking. So this was pretty much just sitting there, and of course, I go and I put some tension on it, and that spot weld broke and folded the ear up. So now I'm going through the other wheels, and sure enough, they're welded the same way. And I'm annoyed because it's a busy weekend. I need these Dollies, so now I have to fabricate them. I have to grind down every single weld that they've done, re-weld it the proper way, get some nice penetration on them, slap them back together, and then deal with them on Tuesday. Hopefully they warranty them, hopefully they do something, but by then they're going to be completely, modified. If anything, they're going to be better. But stay tuned, we'll see what happens. I'm going to post some pictures of where the failure was. This wasn't an operator issue. This was a complete failure of the componentry of the craftsmanship used to weld this. I don't know if these are welded by hand. I don't know if they use a machine to weld it. But I'm upset now because I got to grind off the powder coat, grind down the existing welds, and more work that I wasn't planning on doing today. I was planning on just going out, towing, and making money. All right, so stay tuned. So this was the point of failure. This is what I'm doing to it. It's going to get welded properly now. As you can see, I ground it all around. I'm going to be running full beads all the way across. This thing's never going to break like this again. And then Tuesday morning, I will be doing it to all the other dollies. Hopefully these things don't break on any other spot. I can tell you they're not going to break on my welds. I can guarantee you that. But hopefully all the other welds hold up. This is just annoying because I need to be out making money. Alright, YouTubers. So I'm actually out here looking at the other dolly that I have on the truck. And I'm looking at some of the welds. Now, it's really hard to see if they're good welds because they've been powder coated over. But you can clearly see that this weld here is not a hot weld. That is a cold weld. That is not sticking to that tube. So, what I'm probably going to end up doing is calling them on Tuesday and seeing what they have to say. You know, unfortunately, I got to keep these dollies in service, so what I'm probably going to do Tuesday is grind down all this damn powder coat finish, which is a shame, and check their welds and possibly re-weld everything on here. So, yeah, I thought these were made in the U.S. I honestly think they might be made in the U.S., but put together in Mexico or something. All right, stay tuned.